Right, this is part 2 of helping you out with this exam practice, and what we're going to do next is we're going to actually work out what the size of gravity is in these different places. And if you look back up here, you already know what the masses are and what the weights are. So what we're going to be calculating for this one is the gravitational field strength, and then explain why it's different for each planet. Okay, so the formula that we're going to use for this is, and you might remember this, okay, this is F equals M times A. That's the force there, that's the weight, okay, and we've got that for each one of these planets. The mass we've got, this one, the acceleration, that is the gravity, and we don't have that one. That's the one that we're going to have to calculate. So we're going to need to rearrange this, okay, and we're going to need to rearrange it this way. We're going to need to say, get rid of that M, and we get rid of the M by moving it. Just pick a different colour for this one. Okay, we're going to move it from there down to there so that it sits underneath the F. So now what we've got is F over M equals A. And let's rearrange that one a bit. We get A equals F divided by M. Okay, so that's the gravity, that's the force, that's how much something weighs, and that's the mass. Let's do the first one, the easiest one to do, and that's Earth. So let's have a look back at Earth, and that's here. The mass is 10 and the force is 100. So the mass is 10 and the force is 100. That will be 100 and 10. Okay, and what answer? 10 into 100, we're going to get an answer of 10. Okay, don't worry too much about the units right now, but the size of the gravity on the Earth is 10. So we go back up here, that's the Earth, and we can type into there 10. I'll do one more for you, and the one that I will pick is the Moon. So let's go back to the Moon and let's see. Okay, so there's the Moon. Now the mass is 10 and the force is 11.6. So pick a different colour for this one, for the Moon. So A equals F over M. Now the mass has stayed the same. The mass is still 10. Okay. The force is 11.6. 11.6 newtons. And so when we do the calculations on that one, what we get is 1.16. And we can put that in up here. Okay, so the Moon gravity is going to be 1.16. Okay, now I think that's all the help that you're going to need for that part 2. I'll make a part 3 later on.